So moving on to the next section, I was going to demonstrate how to get some citations into Zotero. Now, as we mentioned, you can get it from like a database from the CMU library. You can go to a website and get the articles there, like website type articles, or you can go to Google Scholar, which is a really common one too. So I tried to make this kind of quick, so I have a link directly to an article. Let's see if it actually works. Okay. So it says full text available. So I'm in the CMU library. I can click on this full text available, and that should take me to the actual database with the article in it. So this is how you would typically be looking around for research for your papers and things like that. So now I can download the PDF, which is what I usually just do that right away. So I have it and I can place that as an attachment later. But a lot of times, let me step back for a minute. If I save this as a citation in Zotero, a lot of times it will automatically save the PDF as well, depending on sort of the paywall type thing. So let me just demonstrate that. This is an article about community of inquiry. So if I go to that collection in my library, it's a neat trick because I can save that now, and it saves it directly to the library, the collection that I have selected. So I know this is the topic. It puts the citation and the PDF right into, I already have this one, but it puts it right into my library, right in the right collection. I can tag it if I want. It already came in with some tags, so that's just part of the article, part of the metadata that came with the article. So that's great too. So that's the power of installing that connector, that browser plugin. So I'd kind of look around for it, probably export maybe. A lot of times, I won't bother with doing it right now, but when you see an article, it usually has a way to download the citation, and you download the file and you can import that into Zotero. And that's another way to do it, but to be honest, it's so much faster to just click the button and have it go in. If you have a problem or the button doesn't work, or it doesn't bring it in for some reason, then you can resort to downloading the citation file. And in Zotero, the citation file format you want to use is RIS. So to move on to another example, and I'll try to go through these pretty quick because we're going to run out of time pretty fast. So if I wanted to go to a website, and this doesn't necessarily have a PDF associated with it, but I just want to save this website because it's a valuable resource, I can do the same thing. Click the button, and it'll save that website to my Zotero library. Should. Oh, it did. It didn't give me the little progress thing, but it saved it to my library right here. Now I would move that to the appropriate folder. So that's how to save a website. And then the last example that I had was saving something from Google Scholar. I think that that's a really common way to be searching these days as well. So this is a little different, and that's why I wanted to highlight it really quickly. Here I have a search for that same topic in Google Scholar, and I have a collection of PDFs and citations that I can look at. Maybe I want to choose like 2 of these to add to my library. So like I was saying a little bit ago, that icon for Zotero changes based on the context of where you are on the internet, right? So before it was a little article, now it's a little folder. It's a folder because there's multiple articles on this page. So if I click on that, I'm going to see all of the articles that are on this page, and I can click on the ones that I want to save to my library and just go ahead and save them. It saves them, and hopefully the PDF, depending on if you have access to that PDF and where it is online. And then we can go ahead and look in the Zotero library And I don't know, I forget which ones I saved, but I'm pretty confident that they're going to be there because I saw the progress bar and everything. And then the last way that I would mention to get articles into Zotero, I won't do this, but you can just add one here. So if you can't find the article or a citation online anywhere, you can just do it by hand. So I would do a journal article and fill out the information myself. And that's as easy as that. So I'll delete that one by moving it to the trash. You can do a lot, by the way, by right-clicking. So you can see all these contextual items here. I won't go over each one, but I just want you to know that those are there. So that's that. That's that section. Do we have any quick questions or comments about putting citations into Zotero? And I apologize, I don't have the. I was just going to say I don't have the chat up because it's hard to see my screen when I have the chat up. So
that's okay. That's why I'm here. So yeah, no problem. I was just going to say that everyone, you're able to set up your proxy services. So I put a link in to the Zotero help guide about getting things set up for your proxy, and then the two different proxy domains for CMU, depending on your global ID.
Oh, that's true. So you do have to set that up, and it makes it a lot easier to use items directly from the library. I remember I did have to install that as well. Thank you.